A parish judge on Tuesday ordered two defendants accused of robbing a church of items valued at $250,000 to attend weekly service on Saturdays. Presiding judge at the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court, Carlo Mason, made the decision after he learned that on September the 22nd, the complainant, who happens to be a pastor of a Seventh-day Church of God in the corporate area, locked up the compound about 2:40 p.m. However, he was notified by a King alarm sometime after 3 a.m. that there was a break-in at the church. Judge Mason was told that items such as fans and other church equipment were allegedly taken by Lynell Atkins and Kedisha Swaby. However, while Swaby was quickly apprehended by police officers, Atkins managed to escape the scene, but he was captured a few days later. They were both charged with sacrilege. I remember the days when even bad men would turn down their music when they drive past a church. And now we hear about a church break-in, Judge Mason said. When the judge heard that Atkinson is a father of 7, he asked, "You couldn't bring your children to church instead of what you did?" After a legal aid assignment was granted for both accused persons, bail was offered to Atkinson in the sum of $150,000 with 1 to 2 sureties. He was ordered to report to the nearest police station on Mondays and Fridays between 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Since Swaby was out on $30,000 station bail, the same reporting condition was added to her bail. In addition to that, a fingerprint order was made for both defendants, and they were ordered to attend the church every Saturday at 10:30 a.m. And you are to stay for the whole service, Judge Mason stressed. Turning to Swaby, he added, "Don't worry, Miss Swaby. They won't malice you. I'm sure they will greet you with a warm Christian embrace." Atkinson and Swaby are to return to court on January the 4th, 2024. The pastor was bound over by the court to provide an update on their attendance at church. Additionally, disclosure is to be provided to their attorney on or before November the 1st. May I tell you, Judge Mason, me like you. I can just imagine them arriving at church every Saturday and to see, you know what Jamaicans we are talking about, and to see the faces of those people in the church, knowing that they were the ones who had robbed the church. I don't know how that one gonna go down, but I know I'm going to stay on top of this because I need to see how the outcome work out. Because this one is just off the hook. Could it have been a better punishment? Worse if a people who never generally go church before. This supposed to be like in a real life awkward. But you know, it's true though what the judge said. Because back then in the days, church was sacred. You see, even if something wrong and you run going to church, even bad man are run you down, and you run going to church, you're safe. Because generally it was a thing say bad man now coming at the church. But I noticed from I start seeing movies showing where vampire can come in a church and do all kind of tricks and folly, I know whatever we're seeing on the TV screen is going to play out in society. So I know things change because before that, generally, if a vampire, you watch vampire show, the vampire will go round and around the church and everybody in the church scoring, scared, all got together, and scared and think they're not going outside and the vampire could have make up how much ruckus outside. It is not going in the church. But when you see the movies where vampires coming into the church and doing all manner evil where the church is not sacred or safe anymore. And even when they hold up the cross, vampire take cross and fling away and all of them something there. Me know say things is going to change. And it plays out in society. A lot of things that play out in society, they emulate it off the big screen. You understand? Because everything is a copycat syndrome. Members of a joint police military team found a container packed with hundreds of what appears to be pipe bombs at a premises on Darling Street in West Kingston on Monday. The Constabulary Communications Unit CCU issued a statement confirming that 332 of these devices were found at the location. Head of the CCU, Senior Superintendent Stephanie Lindsay, says the items are being tested as pipe bombs are improvised explosive devices which consist of and contain either plastic or metallic and are tightly sealed with low explosive. The bomb is detonated by lighting a fuse. These devices has been used multiple times throughout history, especially in Northern Ireland during the period of the Troubles from 1968 to 98 to take out people and communities. Some have a blast ratio of about 300 feet. The CCU says while it's understood the need from the public for more information, the details of this discovery are too sensitive to share at this time, says SSP Lindsay. But it would be hugely concerning to law enforcement officials if the items turn out to be explosive devices. Like boom. Security specialist Captain Robert Hibbert says the discovery of such a container packed with hundreds of items believed to be piped items capable of taking out communities could spell real danger for Jamaica and by extension Jamaicans. Captain Hibbert, who is a lecturer in terrorism and counter-terrorism at the Caribbean Maritime Institute University, says these devices could now be used as weapons to attack high-valued targets, and criminals using these devices would have a great economical impact on the country. In the meantime, SSP Lindsay says tests are being done to ascertain exactly what level of destruction these items are capable of. So guys, are we still there sitting down underestimating Jamaicans and what they are capable of? Because with devices like these, they don't need to use guns and ammunition, because they can throw one or two of those and take out one whole community. And do we really feel that they found a container of 300 and odd of them, yeah? Do we really think that the little basic man down in the ghetto or the basic little criminal around the place is capable of bringing that into the island? Or we realize that there is corruption in high places that helps to bring those stuff in? Because no regular person on the corner can bring in stuff like that. So we have a very deep problem. So that when you look at it, the people who we are looking for are looking to solve crime and violence for their own benefit, are creating, are putting in place things to create more anarchy of crime and violence on the little island. When you hear all of these things coming in, like when they are bare root, people are throw things and lift up ground and lift up out in the air and so on. and you think about the fact that Jamaica is just a little island in the Caribbean Sea, it's like these people are designed to totally wreck the country. You know, see that? Because bringing in these little missiles is very, very dangerous. Right now, too much peace in the criminals them and them are overuse it. All even if them go somewhere and say hello and you respond and take you out because you never answer in time. So can you imagine with these devices what they can do? Because all them have to do is throw one and take out people's house, take out people's vehicle, break into banks. Money truck like Burrell wouldn't have no wheels to stand on because now they have missiles that they can throw at it. This finding let us really have to think a lot. And is that the only ones that came in? Or that those are the only ones that they have found? Because wherever you see they find, just for example, there you have 10 ammunition out there. They make the police find 2. And them have the other 8. So are we sure, which we can never be, that there's no more of these little missiles out there? It not look good for a country. We're not pre-productivity. We are pre-war. Because you only use them something to fight war. What are we thinking? We don't want a future for Jamaica? Or want we just drop off of the sea? I don't know as citizens what we can do to make a difference, because the people them who have the power, they are the one that is supporting stuff like this, but we not have no proof. You understand? Because no little man can never bring in all of them something there. It have to be somebody that is powerful help bring in those stuff.